What's up, y'all? This your boy Claire Harris, and I'm back with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, notification bell, like, and comment down below. Today we're gonna watch some wrestling later. We're gonna be reacting to 10 WWE wrestlers who clearly forgot their spot doing the area or the show, or we're doing a show. Doing a show. So yeah, there's a lot of WWE's wrestler superstar forgot their spot or forgot their lines or those type of things. So or they get distracted by another wrestler wherever you hear their music theme and they get distracted and all you see, it's kind of like that. But it's been a while and I did WWE stuff. I've been talking about the bloodline, which Jimmy Uso is returning on SmackDown. There's a lot of stuff that went on with Jay. Got betrayed by his own twin brother, Jimmy. I think it was like not last week, but 2 weeks ago, doing SummerSlam. Which we know that Jay wasn't going to win this, wasn't going to beat Roman for the undisputed WWE Undisputed Championship, Undisputed Universal Championship. So we know that they're trying to play that Roman still gonna still gonna keep that championship. But Roman, not Roman. Well, then 2 weeks ago, or Jay got so tired of it and stuff. He kicked Roman, he kicked Solo, brother Jimmy, and he said, "Hey, I'm out of the bloodline, I'm out of SmackDown, and I'm out of WWE." So he basically quit WWE, and so I have a feeling that Jay's gonna return. We have a feeling that Jay is gonna return, but yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna return. So yeah, but anyway, let's get right to it. This 10 WWE wrestler who clearly forgot their spot doing a show. So let's get right to it. Remember if y'all new to the channel, subscribe, like, and comment down below.
Before a match takes place. Traditionally, before a match takes place in WWE, several of the notable spots are determined before the bell is even rung. Sometimes wrestlers in a match have to remember a number of spots, and it can become difficult to remember every single spot without being given a subtle reminder from an opponent. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE wrestlers who completely forgot their spot. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts. Number 10, Jeff Hardy, Survivor Series 2002. Jeff Hardy's matches, particularly those during his time in WWE, were notoriously filled with dramatic and dangerous spots, and inevitably, Hardy was going to eventually forget one of his spots. This finally occurred at the 2002 Survivor Series event. Hardy would team with Bubba Ray Dudley and Spike to take on 3-Minute Warning in a tables match. The match was going completely fine until Hardy completely forgot the spot. The spot was supposed to see Rico climb to the top rope, only for Hardy to knock him down. When the time came for Hardy to perform this spot, he was completely absent in the ring, and Rico was forced to shout for Hardy to come over and perform the spot as originally planned.
Yeah, that's kind of weird when you miss your spot. Yeah, some wrestlers, they do that. They actually forgot their spot and anything else. They just like hurt themselves and they actually injure themselves. So yeah, sorry I had to do that because I hate the stupid ads where they be showing stuff in it. While that's why I don't want copyrights on this thing.
Rico shouting out for Hardy was extremely noticeable, and this forced WWE to edit out the mishap on the digital version of the 2002 Survivor Series pay-per-view on the WWE Network. Number 9. The Undertaker Bragging Rights 2009. The inaugural Bragging Rights pay-per-view in 2009 featured a stacked fatal four-way for the world title. The Undertaker would defend against Batista, CM Punk, and Rey Mysterio, and the final portion of the match was a confusing mess, as it appeared that the dead man had forgotten his planned spot. Taker would hit a chokeslam on Batista and would then ask Batista if he's okay. Batista then had to remind the dead man that he needed to hit him with the Tombstone Piledriver. It was rumored at the time that Batista may have suffered an injury in the match, so the dead man was reluctant to perform a move such as a Tombstone. However, the multi-time world champion didn't miss any time away from WWE programming, so it's entirely possible that the dead man on this occasion did in fact forget the next planned spot in the match. Number 8, Ryan Shamrock, St. Valentine's.
Oh yeah, so that means he forgot the pin. That's why. So after he did his finisher move, after Undertaker did his finisher move on Beast, I can't say his name. After he did a Beast, I can't say his name right, but a Beasta, I can't say his name right, but yeah, then he actually forgot the pin, so he had much energy to pin him, but when you try to pin him with 3, they still gonna kick out a 1 or 2. So, but if they have that much energy, yeah, they won't kick out 3 because they all have that much energy. So yeah.
Day Massacre 1999. WWE's first and only St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view featured an action-packed card for the Attitude Era audience. One of the biggest matches on the card saw Ken Shamrock defend his Intercontinental title against Val Venus. Venus wouldn't be alone in the match, as he would be accompanied by Shamrock's own sister, Ryan Shamrock. And she wasn't the most gifted performer in the world, and funnily enough, she was heavily involved in the finish, as she was supposed to slap her brother across the face. The issue here was that Ryan had to be audibly reminded of the planned spot, as Ken Shamrock literally screamed, "Slap me," for the entire world to hear. It was incredibly distracting, and WWE haven't even bothered to edit out the audio of the WWE Network version of the pay-per-view. Number 7, Bubba Ray Dudley, TLC.
Yeah, it probably was copyright. So it comes, you know how WWE they have like a copyright and stuff like that. Yeah. So every time you hear that slap or they argue, or you have some people that argue back and forth and it might be a curse words. Nowadays, back then WWE had some curse word stuff, but it still be on live television, but they can curse. Like you could have them curse, because there was no bleep on there. Nowadays, if you start using the F-bomb or anything, they'll use a beep. You can't hear them. You can't let them hear them say the word because they use the beep sound. So, yeah. Sometimes they'll have that beep sound on their mouth. Usually, you can understand what they just said. So yeah.
TLC 4. Whilst TLC matches offer a visual spectacle for fans, the dangers of the matches have to be addressed. Wrestlers who take part in TLC style matches put their bodies on the line.
Oh, my bad. I hate this stupid ad, bro. Like it'll supposed to be showing, but it's like, bro, I hate that.
Fans, and sometimes they can get seriously hurt. The dangers of the matches have to be addressed. Wrestlers who take part in TLC style matches put their bodies on the line for the enjoyment of the fans, and sometimes they can get seriously hurt. This was unfortunately the case in 2002 when Bubba Ray Dudley suffered a concussion during the 4th TLC match on Raw. This concussion occurred when Bubba received a bulldog off a ladder from Chris Jericho, and Bubba landed right on his face in a harrowing landing. Bubba had admitted in interviews that he didn't remember anything that happened during the match, and Jericho had to guide Bubba through his spots in the match. This was pivotal on the part of Jericho, as Jericho had to ensure that his spots were delivered as planned, but also that Bubba's spots were executed safely and he didn't suffer any further injuries. Number 6, The Great Khali, the Royal Rumble 2007. Spots in wrestling matches don't just relate to the moves themselves, They can often refer to things such as making sure a wrestler is looking at a specific camera or interacting with the crowd at a certain point of the match. At the 2007 Royal Rumble, the Great Khali cleared house and was supposed to pose in front of the hard camera ahead of The Undertaker making his entrance into the match. Unfortunately, Khali completely misunderstood this direction, as he walked aimlessly around the ring, completely ignoring the planned spot. It was then up to the legendary Shawn Michaels to inform Khali to pose to the hard camera, and whilst HBK was incredibly loud when delivering this instruction, he had no choice in the matter. Number 5, Vader,
So he's
SummerSlam
like,
match.
once he did that, once he threw that guy out the ring, he was like, man, screw this. Man, screw that. Man, screw that spot. I don't care about that spot. I just wanna throw people out the ring so I can win this Royal Rumble. but that he didn't know what he was doing. So I figured that.
96. The WWE had major plans for Vader in 96. The company wanted the former WCW champion to become their new top heel. However, due to the poor reception to his main event match with Shawn Michaels at the SummerSlam event, his push was cancelled. There was a noticeable clash of styles in the match, and HBK was infamously difficult to deal with at this point in time. There was a spot in the match which went awkwardly wrong as Vader forgot to move out of the way following a top rope elbow attempt from HBK. This led to him abandoning the spot and berating Vader in front of the live audience. HBK would even kick Vader in the face, which was incredibly brazen of the reigning WWE champion, as Vader could have easily retaliated with equal force, but the Mastodon kept his professionalism intact. Number 4, Braun Strowman, WrestleMania 35. Battle Royals are traditionally booked in a way so that wrestlers only have to remember a select number of spots. This is mainly done because Battle Royals can contain a plethora of wrestlers, which in turn makes the match hard to produce. The Battle Royal at WrestleMania 35, which was for the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy, featured an infamous spot being botched, which resulted in a distressing injury being caused. The late great Luke Harper would hoist Mustafa Ali for a suplex on the edge of the ring, and the spot was supposed to see Braun Strowman kicking the two off the apron. However, Strowman was so lost in the match that he completely forgot what he was supposed to do. This forced Harper to audibly shout over to Strowman to get his attention, and the spot went ahead. Unfortunately, Ali had a scary landing as his eye bounced off the corner of the announce table. Whilst this was indeed a serious injury, it could have been a lot worse. Thankfully, Harper rotated Ali in midair, which stopped him from landing right on his neck. Number 3, Biggie, Raw 2000.
Yeah, if he would land on his neck, oh yeah, he would have been hurt. He would have been injured, or it would have been worse. Cause once you fell so hard off the ring, or off the edge of the ring, or off the edge of the ring, then you'll get injured and stuff like that, or it would have been really bad. But I'm glad Ali was okay. But like I say, once Braun Strowman kicked him and not kicked him, but he kicked I forget the guy's name. He was holding Ali. But once he kicked that guy off the ring and once Braun kicked that dude off the edge of the ring, that guy and Ali fell at the same time. Yeah, even though his Ali hit his eye against the edge of the announce table. Yeah, well, not the edge of the announce table, the side of the announce table. Yeah, you see his eye was busted. Not eye busted, but he had it wasn't good for that guy.
2016. The February 8th, 2016 edition of Raw featured a chaotic tables match which pitted the New Day and Mark Henry versus the Usos and the Dudley Boys. The finish of the match was supposed to see Biggie take a 3D through a table, but the problem was that Biggie was sailing outside of the ring, so he wasn't in the right position to take the spot. The ring general, Bubba Ray Dudley, smartly yelled E at Biggie's direction, and it could only be picked up if fans listened closely. Biggie then went straight back into the ring and took the 3D to bring the tables match to a dramatic close. Number 2, Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor.
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, understand. Well, Big E was kind of like could have forgot too. Yeah, but I really like Big E. I really like the New Day. That like I wish he was still wrestle. I wish he was still in the New Day, but poorly he was injured. I think he was injured last year. Yeah, last year he was injured. So it's been a year that he been out of WWE. So hope you come back, Big E. We miss you.
2018. The Men's Royal Rumble in 2018 received widespread criticism and acclaim, with some fans even labeling the match as one of the greatest Rumbles of all time. The final portion of the match featured an old generation versus new generation showdown, and it made the fans go crazy. During this showdown, Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor had seemingly waited far too long to perform their scheduled spots, and this forced WWE legend John Cena to improvise. Cena is infamous for calling spots out as loud as possible, and the 2018 Rumble was no exception. As Cena and Roman Reigns were having a face-off, the planned spot was to see Nakamura and Balor attack the two men, but Cena was forced to yell, "WrestleMania moment once again," as Nakamura and Balor were nowhere to be seen. And number 1, Bobby Lashley, Raw 2000.
Yeah. So Finn Balor was a scene. So he probably would have got out the ring, or he probably was just quit after that. Even though Finn Balor is a heel now, he's in the Judgment Day. So with Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's son. But now they call him Dirty Dom. But now he's with the Judgment Day, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. It'll work out. Tonight is Monday Night Raw, so they're still teasing that the Judgment Day might break up, just like the Bloodline broke up. So if they're teasing that maybe the Judgment Day is gonna break up because of Finn Balor, not because of Finn Balor, but because of Damian Priest. But hey, we'll see how it's gonna go tonight on Monday Night Raw.
19. One of Kurt Angle's final matches in WWE was a 6-man tag match on Raw in 2019. Whilst the match was passable, the post-match angle featured one of the most hilarious incidents of a wrestler outright forgetting their spot. Angle was being beaten down on the outside of the ring by Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre, but Lashley was completely baffled by what the planned spot was supposed to be. In the spot itself, Corbin was holding the steel steps while McIntyre had a hold of Angle. In comedic fashion, Lashley would pace back and forth between Corbin and McIntyre as he couldn't work out what on earth he was supposed to do. The spot was rather simple, as it was just supposed to see Lashley and McIntyre throw Angle into the ring steps as Corbin held them in place. It's unclear why Lashley was so perplexed by the spot, but it made for a hysterical moment live on Raw. But there you have it, folks. 10 WWE.
Bro, Bobby's like, every time Drew backs up, like, oh, Bobby's like, telling, oh, you got this? Oh, yeah, you got this. Oh, you got this? Oh, yeah, you got this. You got this? Oh, yeah, you got this. You got this. Bro, Bobby forgot his his line, not his line, but his spot, what he supposed to do. Like Brandon Corbin had that steer step, about to put it in the ring. Drew was carrying Curry Angle, not Curry Angle, Curry Angle. I think Curry Angle was in the ring, but Drew McIntyre about to do something, but yeah. But hey, I really like this. I'm still a fan of WWE. I hadn't been watching. I think I had watched WWE since I was a kid. I don't remember, but it's been like 4 years I've been watching WWE since 2019. So even though I had to watch some of the not old wrestlers, but like maybe the old matches back in the day, and watch the new matches that we had now. But I really like it. But yeah, But anyway, guys, what do you guys think about this? I said what do you think? So, what do y'all think about this? Like, comment down below, and did y'all enjoy this video? let me know. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.